By the way, today we're going to be making what I consider one of the best chocolate chip cookies around. All it takes are these ingredients here, which we'll go over in a moment, as well as a cookie sheet, an oven set to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and a mixer. Now, more specifically for this recipe, you will need 4 ounces of butter, 1 egg, 3/4 a teaspoon of vanilla, a half a cup of packed brown sugar, a half a cup of white granulated sugar, 1 1/4 cups of flour, a half teaspoon of salt, a half teaspoon of baking soda, and most importantly, a cup of milk chocolate and a cup of semi-sweet chocolate. Now to start off, we're going to take our 4 ounces of butter and our half a cup of packed brown sugar and our half a cup of granulated sugar. We're going to take them all over to our mixer, start by creaming the butter, and then once the butter has been creamed, we're going to add our 2 sugars. I have with me a 4 cup of brown sugar. So we'll just pack this a couple times. We'll add our granulated sugar. Once the butter and the sugars are mixed together, the next step is to take a small bowl and an egg and your vanilla extract. We're going to mix all these together, and then once these are mixed together, we'll add it to the rest of the mixture. I have a 1/4 teaspoon measuring spoon here, so we're going to do this 3 times for a total of 3/4 a teaspoon of vanilla extract. The last step is to bring our flour, salt, baking powder, and chocolate chips over to the mixer. We're going to blend them all together until we have a nice dough. All right, let's start by adding our 1/4 cup of flour. We'll also take this time to add a half teaspoon of salt and a half teaspoon of baking powder. All right, now it's time to add our chocolate chips. You have both a cup of milk chocolate and a cup of semi-sweet chocolate, but we're gonna start with roughly 2/3. You can still use that cup or just fill it up a little bit less. The idea is you want plenty of chocolate chips in each of your cookies, but not so much that it's all chocolate chips. So that looks pretty good right there. Here is our chocolate chip cookie dough. The last step of the process is what I'm calling the experimental phase. And for this phase, all you'll need is some extra flour. You're going to take your cookie dough and a cookie sheet. Then you'll take either a spoon or a cookie baller and you'll place 1 cookie in the middle of the tray. We'll bake that for 8 to 10 minutes. And if we're satisfied with it, then we'll bake the rest of them. And here we have our finished chocolate chip cookies. I hope you get a chance to enjoy your very own delicious chocolate chip cookies, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next video. Totally. We'll see you next time.